Well, hello, my dear ladies and gentlemen. Today, the topic I want to speak about is let it happen. Why? What? Wherefore? Whereas? Warum? Let me think about it. Well, let it happen is an amazing topic because I'm performing. I'm not performing, I just don't know what to think of and don't know what to speak of because I am not in the nature. And apart from the nature, I'm a very shy person. The thoughts are not going the way I would want them to go. One moment. Well, let us try to resume this thought to make it somehow. What the fuck? Some kind of thoughtful, some. Wow. The words are just not going my way today. Was? Okay. So what we are gonna to talk about today is the let it happen mindset that really helped me. And it was because of Tame Impala's song that I started to think about it deeply. What can I tell is that I didn't really knew this mindset before. I think it was in my head, but I wasn't really touching it that much. I wasn't thinking of it in every situation. I That also has something to do with my previous video where I told you to not blame yourself, but blame the others. But it is kind of the other mindset, to be honest with you. So, when we are speaking of let it happen, I'm gonna tell you a couple of stories. Well, before that, I guess a year ago or so, I was quite shy person. I was quite masking it with my respectfulness to the other people. I was really shy and really fearful, afraid of older persons. I was thinking that their opinion is the only right opinion and that I don't need to discuss with them. And it came to the point that I was playing volleyball, and all of the guys which I played with, they were really, really old. Well, not really, really old, but they were old enough, let us say. And one of the guys, he insulted me kind of, and I just swallowed it down. I just swallowed it down, and I was really energetic person. I was very energetic. I was fast. I was thinking fastly. I was loving the energy that I got. But when I got insulted, I didn't really know what to answer back. And I didn't really know after that what to answer back. Why did he insult me? He insulted me because I was playing too emotionally or something like that. And he was pretty exhausted and he was a reactive guy. He was reacting too angry to others' mistakes. He was like quiet, but in this quietness there was angriness. You could feel it. You could feel this energy, this aura of angriness. And so he insulted me. I swallowed it down, and it's totally ruined my energy, or what you call it, my mood, my rest of the day. I could barely speak, barely say something, and I was also anxious that everybody saw that and that my authority in the group is going to be ruined and all of this shit, this spiral of thoughts that goes on and on blaming yourself and not blaming the other person, or just blaming no one. This let it happen mindset, I think it would have helped me heavily. It would have helped me hugely in this situation, because I would just say, yeah, it is okay. Or I would come to him and say, yo, brother, I think you're pretty angry. Why are you so angry? Why is your energy kind of off? Why are you insulting me? I'm not feeling good because of you. And he would go like, yeah, bro, shut the fuck up. It's your problem. And I would say like, no, you shut the fuck up. You go and fuck yourself. Something like that. Maybe it would be better. And therefore, I think I started this video kind of fast, but slowing down and thinking through the things slowly, it would ha- it would have helped me in this situation, in this case. So this was the story, one story in which I would have applied this let it happen mindset, but also the slow down mindset. The other story is yeah, there were many stories where I got insulted. It wasn't a big of a deal, but I made it in my head a big of a deal, because maybe I was thinking too fast and I wasn't chill enough. Okay, I'm blaming myself now. Let us call it introspection. Let us call it self-analysis. If I would have this, if I would have that, these thoughts actually don't bring me forward, but let us think about it, analyze it. In this situation, they bring me forward because I am thinking through it, I am analyzing these thoughts, and I'm saying what would be better. But the past is not to be changed, so not being anxious over it, but analyzing it, taking something from it for your future, and letting it be as it is, letting it happen, not thinking of it entire time is, I think, the best solution. Of course, it is not always quite possible. Our mind is. What the hell is going on with my hair today? What the fuck is this? Our mind is sometimes our enemy, but we are trying here to befriend our minds, to be our mind's friends, not our mind's enemies. So, by that, letting it happen is an amazing thing because you can't control it. It was in the past. You can't control it anymore. You can just take something from it for your future, and that is it. And that is the best solution, I guess. We're going forward. I'm going through something right now. I'm going through a different story. But let us say you and other person, you are having a conversation, and you and the other person are doing a decision that is gonna influence both of your lives. Let us say it this way: the lives of, okay, some of the company, maybe, let us say something like that. And you both have the same roles. There are no higher position, like it's you and it is him or her or whatever. Two people, same positions, same roles. You are making a decision that would influence both of you. And you are trying hard to influence other person that you need to make this decision and this and that and all of that, and after that the person still makes the other decision and the person disappears. uh, what could a brain think of this? If only if only I had more arguments, if only I had this, if only I had said that, then maybe it could have gone the other way. Does it really make any sense, any difference? It is all in the past. Of course, it is more healthy to open up, to say things that are lying in your heart, as we, yeah, in your heart, your feelings, your emotions, all that dramatic stuff. It is important to say that. And what can you do? Like, you said what you feel, you said what kind of things would be good for you, maybe for them, maybe this, maybe that. You said it. So why should you think if you had pulled this out or if you had pulled that out? Let it happen. Let it happen. You made your best. You have done your best. In that time of period, we are constantly changing, and in other periods of time you may think the other way and all of that, and the thoughts of doubt, of regrets, of fear, they take the energy from us and they don't return it. They make us even more anxious, fearful, and all of that stuff. So it is this thing with what we are feeding our brains, with which thoughts. I already said it in previous video, right? We are feeding our brains to get better, to get through things. And I think it is pretty nice to have this emotional matureness, I would say, emotional clarity. And it does, in sort of way, bring you forward. I think it is crucial, and I think letting it happen, not not letting it bath in the pots of your feelings, of your anger, of your fear, of your anxiousness, of all of that, but just letting it happen is the best thing to do. At least it is the best for me. There are different people. Some of the people express or over live through their emotions with drama. Some of them live through their emotions with anger. It all makes sense to me, but for me, the best way is to let it happen. I hope you liked this video more or less. I thought of making it short, like 15 or 16 or 6 or 7 minutes, but it came to 14. Anyways, nobody is watching it. Like, and I'm pretty okay with that. That is something that I also wanted to discuss. Before that, I made Instagram reels, and I was hugely influenced by the numbers they got. Right now, I'm making these YouTube videos for me as sort of a form of my transformation of my thoughts. I'm speaking about important topics for me, and then on the other side, I'm also doing it for you. Maybe you could take something from my mindset. And this is amazing. I love that. With that, I say goodbye. You have a blessed, nice day. Peace out, guys.